2017, I'm back. Now every track I get on, yeah, I abuse it. Some like a 50 and Hove if you was to fuse it. Been out of the loop, but now I ain't lose it. Keep my moves on silent, so these haters all clueless. Think outside the box, so you don't know where my tool is. Mad at my damn self that I had to do this. But if I didn't use my talent, that would be foolish. Gotta keep your enemies close, I see you do this. I'm 10 toes down, never will I touch the ground.
Low and Flossy making the hit, that was inevitable. You know the fam stay strong like the Incredibles. We never heard of you, chasing bread to look fly. That's how a bird move. I need my own Lambo convertibles. Your bullets stay in the shell like a turtle do.
So guys, if you heard that song and you did not watch our social media, you did not check it out, and you don't know who that is, we got Oz Nation in the building today, guys. We're gonna make them introduce themselves first.
Yeah, because it's a lot of introductions.
Yes, and I know some crazy introductions because we have a lot of personalities in the building right now.
We got like 10 people in the building.
Yo.
Maybe 20, counting everybody's personalities.
Jeez, you know I love you, bro.
Yo, what's up, Oz Nation?
Yo, what's going on? This is loud.
Osway. Hold up, why my shit so loud?
Gotta only work. That's only the headphones.
Oh, that's the headphones?
Osway.
So, first of all, I gotta shout out my bro, Casper. Because his interview wouldn't have happened without him. You know,
Chill,
Facts.
I'm just the man. You
Follow
know
him
that.
on the gram at only1Cass. Spell it like that.
Yeah, so Cass knew Callaloo Collard Greens for a minute, you know, worked his way up
Facts.
over here, doing what he got to
Childhood
do,
friends, you know what I'm
being
saying?
legendary. So we had to have him on the show. We had to have his family on the show as well.
Must
You
be
know,
nice.
once you're family with Cass and you family with
My
us,
mans.
right?
Yeah.
So, like I said, Oz Nation is here. We're about to start this interview. We're about to get into it.
You're not
But
gonna
before we
introduce-
start,
We're not going to introduce ourselves?
that's why I said, but before we start.
Oh, I like you.
No problem.
Oh, okay,
Don't pop
okay,
publicity.
okay.
Don't
Yo,
pop
right
it.
there, we trying to gang up on me, like.
It's Ozzy.
Yo, chill. You feel
It's
me?
a new death row.
That's a fact.
Yes, we know the team. We know the team.
Oh,
we know the team.
do you? Because we know the team. Do you know the team? That's what I want to make sure.
Well, we about to know the team, so let's get the introduction started. Who about to go first?
Well, you left to right or right to left?
From left to right.
Yes.
Y'all didn't plan this before we even
Not
started.
at all. What were y'all doing the whole time we was doing shout outs?
We was rapping. We was rapping.
We were doing the one thing that women want. Listen.
Oh yeah, I was doing y'all
We was
freestyle Friday.
they were listening. We was rapping and listening.
I was just jamming to the
Okay.
music.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead,
That way. They call me D Stone, the stoner. You feel me? I be living stone. You feel me? That way.
Almost dying.
Follow him on the gram D_stone
Understone?
underscore stone music D_stone music.
That way.
It's my turn. Hey, shout out Shanice, Cass. we on Callaloo and Collard Greens. It's a blessing to be here. Let me tell you, I had a long day. All right, but you already know what time it is. My name is David H. Follow me on the gram at it's David H. ITS David H. But don't follow me if you ain't follow Oz Nation Records yet, because I ain't gonna follow you back.
Interesting.
Yo. No, it's good. It's Rah Tha Ruler. That's it.
Follow him on the gram at Rah Tha Ruler.
That's
All right.
All of them.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Cass. You feel me? Follow Oz Nation Records, OZ Nation Records on the gram, Twitter, Facebook,
Feel me?
SoundCloud, YouTube, your mom's crib, all of that. You feel me?
Where the Wi-Fi's lit.
That's why he get
Nah,
the
I'm
big
just
bucks.
messing with you. But yeah, we here, man, checking in with the homies, Callaloo.
Follow him on the
Collard
gram.
Greens, and I just met spinach. You feel me? I ain't know spinach was red though. But
Yo,
you
y'all
feel
got the
me?
whole dish. I got soul food up in here.
It's
Let's
lit.
eat.
We about
Let's
to,
eat.
you feel me?
Food Network.
Facts.
All right,
All
so
right, y'all.
so we got the introductions out. You know, obviously they don't want nobody to follow them because David's the one like basically spitting out all their information.
Nah, that's why I'm here. I
Just
gotta do this for my
just
brothers.
follow Oz
Nah,
Nation
that's
Records.
nice, that's nice.
Feel
I
me?
respect
OZ
that.
Nation
OZ's all
Records,
of
that's
us.
all you gotta know.
Yeah.
You'll find all of us.
Don't
Go
question the movements.
Facts. You know how like everybody live in one house, Oz Nation Records. That's our house. Just
Yeah,
go to the
facts.
house. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's very cute. So now we're gonna get to the next question.
Let's start it off. What is Oz? Who created it and why?
Right.
Damn. Oz. I created Oz. That's one thing.
Gang. Let's get that out the way.
All right, let everybody know who's speaking right now. Who created Oz?
This is Rah Tha Ruler speaking. Right?
The boy that sound like he need a halls.
I'm weak.
Oh, eyes. Well, go ahead, 40. It's all
Blame
you.
my pops.
Oh, he sounded like Birdman.
Chill, you try.
She giving him ideas.
For real, playboy.
Nah, but Oz is a lifestyle. That's the best thing. That's the best way I could describe it. I mean, I created it because, you know, during that time, you know, people was going through a lot. You feel me? Me and my brothers. And, you know, there was a time where, you feel me, it was kind of us about to go through a split, I guess, you know. So we was always making music, like, since we was younger, like, since high school and coming up. And then, like, towards, like, graduation, you know, shit started to stir apart. So, you feel me? So I thought of something called Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like, you know how the Wizard of Oz, how, you know, like, Oz was, like, perceived as to be, like,
Facts.
omnipotent,
All-knowing.
like, all-knowing, all-powerful being, stuff like that. And then you know how, like, OZ is the metric symbol for an ounce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drip,
you know,
drip, drip.
Like, all together is just saying, like, an ounce of greatness. And that's what I feel like, you know, all my guys have, and you feel it. I feel like everybody has, like, an ounce of greatness within them. You know, everybody is good at something. It's just about, you know, finding what that is.
You better take me to church, boy.
And tapping into it, so yeah.
All right, so Rah, because I remember back in the day, you and Cass had this thing called Envious Records, right?
Yeah.
Why the sudden change to Oz, and why did you change the name?
Wait, real quick.
I mean-
we were a part of Envious Records.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you explain that? Because I'm like,
Yeah, you know, we got to use that wording impeccably. You know what I'm saying?
all right,
Part of
thank you
life,
for the
baby.
correction.
I mean, I didn't change the name. Envious Records ended. So,
Okay.
to be honest with you, Oz, what really happened, Oz was just something that I was just going to do, like on my own, and eventually, like, bring, like, everybody on, like, once I figured out how I was going to do it. But I had left to Florida just to, like, to visit some families, work on some family issues and stuff. And I was thinking about coming back, and my brothers had hit me up, my brother Cass, my brother Jay. They was really messing with the whole Ozzy movement that I was trying to, like, put down before I had left. So then, before I came back, they were just like, yo, you feel me? We messing with the movement. We want to turn this into, like, a label.
Facts, get some paper, you feel me? I could take over real quick. So basically, you feel me, me and 40, and Stone, actually, not just us two, Stone too. Stone been rocking with us since, like, 10th grade, bro?
Yeah.
10th?
Yeah,
Yeah, 10th grade of high school. Me and Stone went to high school together. 40 went to Lockland. You feel me?
Yeah,
Bishop
shout out
Full, we
Lockland.
here, gang, gang.
Gang.
And we were a part of something called Envious Records, you feel me? That kind of went astray due to unfortunate circumstances.
Okay.
And at the time when that ended, it was just like what do we do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you playing like a video game and you forgot to save the memory card and you die, it's just like, damn, like, what do I do now? It was kind of like that moment. And I always remember 40 had, I'm sorry, Rah, I'm wilding right now, my bad.
Sorry, my boy. Sorry, my boy.
Word.
We go by mad aliases, you know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of nicknames.
We don't go by the government. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
As Rah mentioned, you know, he had an idea called Oz, and I was just like, low-key, I was just a bit too lazy to come up with something else. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, I was like, nah, I'm not even doing that. My brain hurt. And at the time, it was more so like a feeling of discouragement at the time, really. And then my man's Jay, you feel me, to the right of me, he
The big ape.
yeah, he kind of put the battery in our backs, you feel me? He was just like, yo, what you mean y'all done? You feel me? Like, gotta get this paper. Facts, you gotta keep working, you know what I'm saying? You can't let a setback hold you back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel you. So what is everybody's role in Oz? And by the way, we also have another person in here named Jay. So can he introduce himself as well, please?
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? The name is Jay.
Ooh, Jay.
Also the name.
Why you got to come on the mic like that, big ape?
After 12
Right.
voice.
Right.
on, like-
Operator. WBLS.
I'm
Damn,
sorry,
Big Ape.
man. Listen,
That's the eight.
gotta be formal with people.
Don't
But,
take my girl.
But yeah, man. Listen, bro. But anyway, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I go by the name of Jay. You understand? Chairman and president of what we have here as Oz Nation Records.
That's his role.
And
Yeah, that's his role. That's
Yeah.
how we started off.
that's my role.
What happened?
He's the big ape. That's his role.
Oh, my fault. Don't touch it. My fault. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Okay.
Alright, so we can fight after. Don't even worry
No
about
man if he touch
it. The show
nothing.
must go on. So,
All right, so thanks, Jay. So what is your role in Oz? What is everybody's role in Oz?
Okay, so
don't touch it like she said.
my fault for touching the mic. Pause, fire.
We'll be right back.
No man if he touch nothing.
But yeah, everybody's role is specific. I'm chairman and president. Cash, he's what are you, CEO?
I just help, honestly.
Yeah, 40, he's vice president.
Yo.
You know, David H, he's an artist. D-Stone, he's an artist. You know, we have many more people on board, many delightful people, many different personalities.
Shout out to Matt. Matt's in the building.
Matt Roach in the building.
Shout out Ayana, you know, Simba, everybody that's
Jack.
on the label.
That's the sis.
DT.
You know,
Yes.
Oz
GT,
Nation
Flossie,
Oz Nation really wouldn't be possible without those individuals
Facts.
right
You
there.
feel me?
I'm nothing.
You understand? It's not just about music. It's about everybody as a collective. coming
Exactly.
together, working
Yeah,
hard
it's
together.
family, you know?
And Matt Roach is white. Let me tell you something.
What?
We got a group of great individuals here. But you know, when they white, they bob their business. I'm telling them, like, hey, who the white guy? You go to his file, 117,000 followers. What you do? I just take photos for Oz. Word, you be backstage or all that. What you do? I just take pictures, man. I be chilling. Don't ask me no questions. It's Matt Roach. Follow Matt Roach. What's your Instagram name?
My son David trying to get Matt indicted.
Yo, what's good?
Follow Matt on the gram, Matt Photography. And if you don't do that, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be something crazy. Matt M-A-T-T? Oh, Mad M-A-D-M-A-T-T.
Sound like a skateboard.
Which
Mad
one is
Matt
it?
Photography. It's Mad Matt.
Okay.
So M-A-D-M-A-T-T Photography. Follow Mad Matt, man. Follow everybody, boy. Real.
All right, thank you guys so much. So what influences Oz? Like, is there a theme? What do you guys want to, like, what?
I mean, individually, we probably have our own different, like, you feel me, people we look up to on our own. But, like, I guess as a collective, it's nothing that really influences us, I would say. It's more just so holding on to the values that, like, you feel me,
So
good,
basically,
moral, ethical people were taught.
okay,
fault.
and no, that's my fault for cutting you off. Theme wise, because I noticed you guys kind of base yourself around like baseball, like with the shirts you guys wear and like the pitch as
See,
well. Is
no,
that
no,
how it's
no.
supposed
You
to
see
be?
that?
See, look.
I'm just asking if that's how it's supposed to be
you got it.
presented
All
or
All right,
no.
you see,
see?
the Oz is a lifestyle. You feel me?
Facts. You getting ahead of yourself.
Before I even go to the clothing, I want to start with the music. We all have our separate influences, yes, but and everybody could answer this own question. But when I'm around these artists, no, David, stop banging on the table, hold it down. All right, my fault, bro. What's it called? When I'm around these artists, we all have different qualities. We all got different styles of music. You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like as we're around each other more, we bring out qualities in each other that we didn't have before. You know what I'm saying? For example, David H makes a song and it's storytelling, put you in the bag a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? Chris Styles makes a song, is strictly confident. Just rap. Feel me? D-Stone make a song. You feel me? It's Quavo and Squid Nights on there. And you already know that's going number one.
You need a while.
So basically, us being around each other allows us. We have a lot of different musical styles and tastes.
What?
But us being in the same room together allows us ideas to bounce off and a lot of different music you hear and feel. You know. So to the baseball, you saw some baseball clothing. She said the whole brand is
she
based
think
around
the
a
whole
baseball
thing is
team.
baseball.
Like it's
No,
the MLB.
I'm just saying that I see the baseball clothing and then it's like the pitch, like. You know, the pitch. is kinda like
look at you
baseball
being a
as
rapper.
well.
Oh, so you want us to break down the meaning behind everything? That's
We're
what
gonna
you-
get into that, but I'm just asking:
Yeah.
is there a theme?
Oh, so
like, did you
Oh,
guys
nah,
I like
there's
that
no-
connection you made with the pitch and the baseball joint. That was
Yeah.
cool. You a rapper? That was cool. It's a little
I mean,
untundra.
I have a little
Huh?
something inside
Yes,
me.
of course.
You
It's
know?
Callaloo and Collard Greens now. That's consonants.
You
But what's it called? The baseball is just a flavor. You know, that's just a little piece of clothing.
flavor.
As we progress, you're gonna see many different styles,
Like
different things
basketball,
dropping. You feel me?
soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And why
there's-
keep it in sports?
But,
you know?
but
Oh,
there's,
no.
there's,
The Toro.
there's no like theme. There is no like central
Okay.
theme that we're holding on to. Literally,
Okay.
it's just eyes. That's the only theme there is. You feel me? Eyes.
Okay.
I like that.
So thanks for clearing the air with that. So you talk about strictly music. That's what you want
Yeah,
to talk about,
let's
right?
talk about music.
Right.
So, who influences you guys' sound? Because I know you guys are all individual, very different.
I guess me. I mean, nah, I'm not even gonna start. 40, you can start.
Or even individually, what influences your own sound, your own music?
I mean, what influences my music? Like life, like
Facts, like
the stuff that I go through on a day-to-day basis. You know,
the doula.
Yeah, these guys have taught me to
shit.
tell the truth.
Oh, shit, I can't
For example, I have a song called Dry. You feel me? And matter of fact, I have a song called Your Sister. Matter of fact, we never gonna talk about that one. we just gonna talk about the one called Dry. So
We not-
I
Gotta let them know how much of a savage you are.
yes,
bro.
I have a song. I have a song called Dry.
Delightful.
And on this song, you know, I talk about, you know, my dad finding my liquor in the freezer and other things. So what these guys have taught me is to put when you put your real life experiences on paper, its product is a wonderful track that people will want to play again and again. So real life, talk that real,
Yeah, real life experience.
real life experiences. Yes.
So I want to hear from D Stone because I have not heard his voice yet.
Yeah, you know, I be chilling in the cut, posted. What
Yeah,
it
I
do?
feel you, but you know,
The only gold chain on.
I want to know what influences your music.
Honestly, like he said, real life. You know what I'm saying? I really does this. Like
I hate him, but I love it.
niggas is laughing, but
Nah,
niggas
nah,
know
he's
it's
serious,
niggas
like-
know it's facts though. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
when you hear these don't say he traps out the school. You
I
know,
does this.
Just check your school. You feel me?
Check. I be here.
You feel me?
I be here 10 toes down in DC.
You need that demo? Just check.
You know what I'm saying? let me know what you need. But
We'll be right back. Close caption and provide.
indictment. Nah, chill. But it's all really energy. Like I just go off of energy. I like making people feel my presence whether it be on a track or in performance. So
Okay.
Shout out to D Stone as well. He is a Brooklyn College student as well, just like Callaloo Collard Greens. So
Yep,
BC
we here.
repping out here.
gangway.
All right. So, this is just like, I guess, a random question. So, in an era where people are torn about the future of hip hop, so you got like this whole mumble rappers versus lyricists debate going on. Where does Oz fit in? Are y'all here for the mumble or not?
Are we gonna? You want me to go? Or yeah, okay.
Sound like you want to go,
Right, like, go ahead.
All right.
Answer the blood clotting.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak for myself, and then I'm gonna speak for what I think everybody will wants to say.
Okay.
Don't pop with me. Let me just speak for myself. Shut up. Shut up.
Let everybody talk. Let everybody talk their own talk.
This man is.
My fault. I don't want to cross any lines or boundaries here with my
Trying to be the spokesperson.
with my label mates. No, y'all go talk after. Okay, so where Oz fits in, I feel like as a collective, we are going to bring back what Atlanta does today. We want to bring that to New York. There's no reason that all of these artists from the South is hot, and it's a lot of talented people that live in Brooklyn, live in New York, live in Queens or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And
Shout out to the Dirty, by the way.
all right, dirty.
Sorry.
Raise your roof. My fault.
We're talking about the Bronx.
Closed captioning provided by. But what's it called?
Nah, the South.
I believe Oz. Personally, I think what we're doing is bringing that real rap back. My fault. Bring that real rap back to New York, to everybody's ears. You understand what I'm saying? So, personally, I feel like storytellers tell people too much. For example, I know a lot of people that don't like Tupac because they be like, he tell too many stories. You know, but I feel like a lot of people don't, you know. But then you got the mumble rappers, like the Rich the Kids and the Futures of the world. So people storytell and they entertain. It's like two different spectrums. But I feel like I personally do try to do both, where you're entertaining and, well, not really mumbling, because I feel like mumble rap music is just entertaining, and y'all call it that. But if y'all search up these lyrics, these mumble rappers ain't really mumble rapping. They really saying something. You feel me? Go to Google, go to Genius, and reconsider. But I want to mix it up together, and just entertain while telling the story. And I feel like that is what makes people play.
So
play
you're
songs
saying you're half of a mumble rapper.
So you're a mumbicist.
Wow. When you on the radio and they take your question.
You're a mumble teller.
Nah, you never answered the question.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I am.
The question was, how does Oz Nation fit into today's society with all the mumble rap and the torn apart with hip hop?
Okay. Well, with that, okay, let me rephrase.
I mean,
back
I think
Niggas
we
say
just
come
bring
back to you.
we bring a fresh breath of air like to this shit. Like,
It's like, oh, finally somebody's
it's
making
like
memories.
finally people who know what they're doing, I guess, in a sense, who know, you feel me, how to make good music, and it's not just like something that you gonna bump for like a week or two and then get bored of, wait for the next shit. It's some shit that is gonna last with you for a long time. Like, you could like listen to this for like months and probably years after. We strive to make quality stuff, to make timeless music.
Yes. And through that timeless music, we're going to use that the money we make with our music to stream different revenues of things like charity and
Who's speaking right now?
We still talking about music.
Yeah, you talking
Wait, who just said that?
David
David,
trying
that
to
was
read the whole
David.
pot of gold. He
Excuse me.
come
Hey.
in, baby.
That's not what everybody's trying to do.
Andrew with the pitch.
Nah, I'm
Right,
messing with
right.
you.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Ooh.
That wasn't no.
I'm messing with you.
okay.
I'm busting your chops.
I was about to say, nah, that's different because look, Big A right there about to kill me. He said,
He said, "What are you talking about?"
you feel me?
I
Nah,
agree with
but-
the bumping though, cause right now I like Honey Bourbon. That's one of my bumps, my go-tos, one of my songs. So we're gonna get to the next question.
Oh, wait.
Oh, y'all not done?
Oh, my bad.
I'm so sorry.
There's 4 of us.
Patience.
Gangway.
It sound like 4 of y'all talking. That's all.
There's only one.
All right,
Everybody.
go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
So me, honestly, like I said, like it's really for me about energy. Like, I like keeping a balance. I like people knowing that I could spit. So don't ever try and test my gangster on the track. But I
Very
do
true.
I do like to turn up, and I'll say dumb stuff just so that way people could be like, wow, he really just said that. Let me run that back. Like, did he really just say that? Buffoonery. Buffoonery. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But,
Crazy.
Speaking for myself, like, I don't mind the mumble and the lyricists. Like, I just look at it all as music. You feel me? My whole, I guess, perspective on it is if you're like, if you're under the influence a lot, you feel me? You can hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? There's some heat, like David said. You feel me? Some of these mumble rappers really be saying some stuff, like.
Some of them.
Yeah, some of them, not all. You feel me? We're not gonna get all, but where Oz fits in,
Jeffrey.
to keep it a stack, I agree with all of them. Like Ross said, finally people who can rap and make good music and know what they're doing, and like David said, bringing that feel of what Atlanta is to New York. You know what I'm saying, in terms of the community and companionship, and then like Stone said, you feel me, keeping that energy that 100 all the time, ready to go, and then I guess how I wrap that up to keep it a stack. Oz is Oz. We the best. Like, I know you heard.
Okay, Khaled.
I know you heard. We know the team. Like, the pitch. That's a home run if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
Grand slam.
I like the idea of you guys making timeless music. I feel like a lot of the stuff we're playing right now, I'm not finna be playing this in like a year or two. Like,
Facts.
move
You
on to the
know.
next one with every album. But
Tell
I think it's commendable that you guys are striving to be like played years from now.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Thank you.
That's a fact.
Thank you. We appreciate
So-
Appreciate the Callaloo and Collard Greens.
So with us focusing mainly on like hip hop and R&B right now, will there be any collabs within other genres? For example, like I said, my name is Callaloo, so I kind of represent the soca, the dancehall, the Afrobeat. Will you guys be collabing with it? Would you guys be making some music, making any drops? Because I know like some of you guys' backgrounds are Caribbean as well. Cass, we have the same background. So, why not? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we do. I think Rah is a little he has a little Caribbean in his background as well. So I'm just saying, will you guys be collabing? Will y'all be dropping any like soca tracks? At least have like a little Drake kind of mix. Like
All right,
what's
Yes.
going on?
hold on.
Just one Drake
Hold
song.
on.
Just one
See
dance.
how you invite Oz Nation here, but you talking about OVO. I'm confused.
No, I'm just asking.
We not talking
I'm
about.
joking. I'm
I'm just
busting your
asking.
chops. I'm just busting your chops.
You're not gonna do a
Nah, I mean, like I said,
Controller?
I don't look at music as like just being rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I look
Okay.
at music as music. If it sounds good, if I could catch the drum pattern. Matter of fact, who needs a drum pattern? Honestly, I heard about they got Himalayan throat singers somewhere. I don't know.
Mongolian.
Mongolian throat singers. So if they doing that, you feel me? I'm pretty sure we could do anything else. And it's not even like music is in the state of everything is different. Like everybody literally wants to be hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even that hard for one to adjust. You got Damian Marley who could do reggae and hip hop. You got Cardi B who's out here killing it hip hop. You feel me? With the Hispanic girl collabing with Hispanic artists. Then you got Fetty Wap with what's the dude? Can I get your number?
AOJ.
Yeah, AOJ. You feel me? Like so it's like I feel like it's just a big mix up, mash up. You feel me? Of the thing that.
So my question to you, Cass, will you be adding jab into this?
No, I would not be adding jab into my music.
Oz meets jab.
David might. I think David might, not me though.
I'll rap on a jab beat. But I'm not. I don't even. You know, I jab while I'm boxing sometimes.
All right, so we're gonna get some.
You might get some reggaeton from D Stone.
Oh, where?
David and
That's actually lit.
Rah.
You be more likely to
The
get
next Daddy Yankee?
Nah, this is the Hispanic community right here.
Daddy
This is the
Stone?
Hispanic community.
I don't know if y'all know. There's a Panamanian artist named Carlito Soul. That's
But
my.
Flossie not
That's
here
my
right
uncle.
now. You feel me? Shout out to my man Flossie. But right now we got the 3 Hispanic princes in the building. You feel
I'm
me?
dead.
Yeah,
Wait,
we-
who's the Hispanics
Who are
one?
the Hispanic princess?
I know Rah got a little Spanish.
Where
in
you
it, too.
from?
I'm Honduras.
He's Honduras. I'm
That was
Panamanian.
Rah.
I'm Antiguan and Puerto Rican.
And that's why his hair look like
Okay.
head, shoulders, knees.
What
and
about
toes.
Jay?
I'm from the South.
He's actually
Yes.
he's actually
Okay,
a big
so you-
ape from the planet of the apes.
Shout out to the
But we gonna
South.
talk about that later.
And Matt is from Jamaica.
My son Matt from everywhere. He
Matt
global.
Jamaican, right?
Yeah, Matt Jamaican.
Yeah, I
Everything.
claim that.
Matt everywhere.
He's a yachty.
Yeah.
Yachty.
All right, guys. So we're gonna get into some more Oz Nation music. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing this right. I don't know if there's a purpose to this, but I'm just gonna say it's called racist.
You want to talk about it?
We'll talk about it after.
All right.
But we're gonna get into the music first because I actually bumped to this song too. All right, y'all. So we're back. Like I said, Oz Nation is in the building with us today. Shout out to Oz. I don't know. Do y'all have like a little call or something? Like,
Good.
I mean, you got to turn the mic on. Oh, there we go.
yeah, you're always on.
You guys have a call?
Gang
That's
lit.
it?
My brothers got me. My
That's
son
it.
David came
Is
up
that
with
the
it.
call?
Nah.
Like, do y'all
The
have
call-
something like
Well,
OZ?
no, actually, no. We can't even tell you the call because you feel me. We
It's
gotta
like
keep that.
OZ.
Yeah,
Right. We about to make one. We about to make one, right?
Keep
guys?
that on the
Right.
D-Lo.
I like OZ.
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 Yo, we about to.
That's a dumb ski.
We about to do this.
No, we don't have any call. We are a corporation and we run out of Wall Street. Big money.
You did.
That was nice. That was nice. So
Let's get back into it.
right.
Let's
So we
talk about the pitch.
Yes.
Let's do
Oh
that.
wait,
Get
don't you want
into
to talk about races?
We gotta talk about
like
it.
I was
Okay,
saying,
my
this is
fault,
the
my
song.
Y'all wouldn't run an interview because, like, we can trade chairs.
Yo, listen.
Don't
I
say-
think
don't
y'all
say-
want to be
listen,
Callaloo Collard Greens.
Listen, one favor.
Let me be
Wait,
Oz Nation.
one-
That's
all right?
Casper.
I
Don't
got
say
you.
y'all.
One favor. Please don't pop on me. Don't pop on me.
I'm sorry, but you starting.
The glass plexi. Y'all can't shoot through it.
This ain't bulletproof.
Oh.
No, my fault. I thought I was at Hot 97.
So we just played Racist, the remix. I would really like to know what the original was. By David H, produced by
By
NK.
Casper featuring David H.
Oh, that's not what the song said on YouTube.
That's
But
fine.
okay, yeah, by Cass.
YouTube would just say by
featuring-
Oz Nation Records. You feel me?
No,
Facts.
it doesn't.
All you gotta say
actually-
is by Oz Nation.
Yeah, you could just say by Oz Nation. you feel
Okay,
me?
by Oz, by Oz, by OZ.
I really, OZ. I really feel like y'all want to be over here though.
Nah, we don't.
No.
We waiting for you.
So y'all.
Ooh,
Yo, that's not me. I need you. That's him.
snippy.
You see, 'cause he got my masters. He could talk like that. I can't talk like that.
Don't get her started.
Hmm.
So let's talk about racist.
What do you want to know about it?
I want to know why racist is the title.
Facts.
Oh, why is the title? Okay, well.
And why is the I so divided?
Let's talk about it. You see.
Okay, well, I want to like, I don't know. D Stone can attest for this. I mean, yeah, Stone, Rah, maybe Jaleel can attest for this. Maybe, I don't know. But I went on like this, I don't know, spiritual journey in high school. You feel me? You know, back when like Flatbush Zombie, shout out to the whole Beast Coast movement. You know, like Third Eye. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff was going on. And I stumbled upon this video, and it was talking about suffixes and like race. You know what I'm saying? So the guy in the video was saying, you know, you call a scientist, you call somebody who's proficient in science a scientist, right? You call somebody who's proficient in playing the piano a pianist.
Right.
You call somebody who's proficient in the violin a violinist. You know what I'm saying? And so forth, due to the suffix of ist. And, you know, me being a rapper, I guess, just me having a play on words.
Right.
And what hip hop has really done for words, you know, notoriously the N-word, right, is taking a negative word and turned it into a positive thing or a term of endearment for blacks, even though many may not agree. But I was just taking the word race and saying, opposed to just saying, oh, that person's a racist because they hate someone, right? Somebody once told me there's always two sides to everything, you know what I'm saying, like a coin. So, of course, you got the hate, right? But what if that person is a racist because they love their race so much to a point in which, you feel me, they'll do anything for that race. You know what I'm saying? And if you sit down and think about it in a logical sense, you can understand why a lot of these people do what they do in reality, but off topic. But just with the whole racist, it was meant to flip the word, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Make a track that, you know, you vibe to, and you're like, oh, wow, this is kind of cool. And then you're vibing to it, you listen to it, and you're like, wow, this is called racist. And then the hook is, now if you love your people, throw it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then the I part was internalizing self, you know, self-love. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who look like me, who look like us, don't really love ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of humans don't love themselves, but a lot of people like us don't really love ourselves. And so it was like, yo, bro, don't focus necessarily on the negative things in life or society that has, you know, put on us, like racism and stuff. But, you know, just turn around, look at yourself in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? Just love yourself, you know?
All right, so that was off of your recently dropped song album, The Pitch.
The remix or the original?
The remix.
The remix.
Oh, okay, yes.
Right. What is the original? I didn't even know there was an original.
Okay.
Like, I want to know how that sounds.
I mean,
That's crazy.
You about
Those
to
are
do
my
it?
mans.
the original is amazing.
I'm messing.
I came to Casper and I wanted to remix this song when I heard the original, because just to explain deeper as to what he's saying, he explained this whole thing to me. Basically, like he said, you know, basically how I break it down to everybody else. A violin is a violinist because they're proficient in violin, all that stuff. Like he said, they love the violin. A pianist, bun it, fight. I don't have to be a pianist, but a pianist plays piano, feel me, and he loves the keys, yada yada yada. So racist is like, oh, it sparks the theory that, oh, maybe, you know, whites didn't hate blacks, or maybe it was not hate. Maybe they loved their race so much, you feel me? They were willing to see another one fall. You understand what I'm saying? Self-love is dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's also the dual side to it. Like,
Yes.
Like, even though the song is called Racist and it's a nice vibe, there's also that underlying. I mean, if you listen to the song. just
Exactly.
listen to
So
the song.
yeah, I mean, I'll break my verse down to, you know, I don't know why people be so racist. Shit don't make sense. We trying to get to the paper. We trying to make sense of whatever. Hatred fuels your endeavor like you don't got nothing better to do. So you shoot a couple niggas to better your view. So that just goes to talk about the Trayvon Martins and the Eric Garner stuff. And you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, you're not really seeing straight. But so it's like things like this happen because of your self-love. Blinds you, and then boom,
Yeah.
before you know it, we got bodies, we got black mothers, black fathers crying because they lost their child. Then, you know, I basically, what did I say after that? I forgot what I said.
I didn't think you was going to rap the whole verse.
Oh, yeah, no. I was going to rap the whole
Like,
thing,
dang.
yeah. But just to break it down more, it's a
16.
very
You gotta give
powerful
us a
song.
little-
And
a
that's why,
preview.
that's why I think each and every song, because we could sit here and go through all 20 songs on the project, and that's why I feel like it will continue to be go back to and listen to, because when we talk about our music, it will be an ongoing conversation. It's not just, oh, we just dropped something, it was about nothing. No, it actually has a story. You understand what I'm saying? It actually has a background to it, and a message and a concept.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and the original's on my like last solo project I dropped. First of all, Servant of All, like project I dropped before Oz was really like a reality.
And where can you find that?
SoundCloud. If you go on the Oz Nation Records page, actually just type in first of all, comma, servant of all. If you can't spell, I'm so sorry for you. I really feel bad for you. On SoundCloud, type in Cass, capital Kas, and it should pop up. It's like an animated cover, blue in the background, whatnot. But yeah, that's what the original is.
All right,
Okay,
so
on
Jinx,
this
knock on wood.
On this topic of everything having a background and a backstory, why the pitch?
Cool.
He was looking over here like one of us is about to answer that question.
Okay, my fault. I'll start it off. I'll let Jay talk and I'll let Rah talk. So, okay. The pitch, right? So when you think of somebody saying the pitch, the first thing you think of is baseball, and then of course you saw us with the jerseys. Oh, they're probably about baseball. And in hindsight, I could see where you were or where people can get that from, but in reality, that idea was so far fetched that was not even in our brains when we were making this project. The whole idea of pitch is like in the business sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You have so the hip hop market is saturated. A lot of people rap. I don't know where all these rappers came from, but they do. They rap. It's sad, but it happens. And the whole idea of the pitch is to present something to people, to the masses, that, like a sample, plenty of times you'll see people, buy my album, it's $13, but you never heard them rap in your life. Like, nah, bro, I'm not supporting you. I don't know what you sound like. And that's just me, though. Everybody else is different. Some people like, benefit of the doubt, but I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I got bills to pay. Nah, you feel me? That's a dub. I'm not buying your stuff. But the pitch is basically like a sample, giving people like, here's our business proposal, our business pitch as to why you should be interested in what we're doing over here. If these 20 songs, and which they will, don't get you interested into what we're doing over here, then this is just not for you. Certain brands are not for people. Some people don't wear, Jewish people, right? Perfect example. Jewish people don't buy no German car brand, so no Mercedes, you feel me? No Maybachs, no none of that, because of the history that they had with Adolf Hitler and the Nazis and all that other stuff.
Right.
So that's kind of what this whole thing was. It's to pitch it to those or the masses that will be intrigued by it, and then those who don't, you feel me? Well, we'll catch you down the line. You know what I'm saying? This is just something for people to have. You want to talk, bro? You want the headphone?
Nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, so basically, as Cash said, it's just our pitch to the world why you should, associate yourself with ours or why you should not. I mean, to be honest, I frankly don't care, who rides with us or who doesn't.
That's it.
There's.
I mean, they basically just summed it up. This is our pitch to the world. This is our pitch to the game, It's Ours Nation, we here.
And
That's
then,
it.
like in hindsight, pitch to the game, the rap game, baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like, bringing you a refreshing group of people who can rap over and make good music. You know what I'm saying?
It's 20 songs on there. And
all 20 are fire.
Exactly. Got a lot of feedback. Everybody, usually when groups drop projects, they usually stop like maybe 10, 11, maybe the most 14 songs, but we got to 20. You know what I mean?
And it was light.
And each and every song, everybody just do what they did. And it's nice to see a collective, a group of people again that are good together. You feel me?
Stone, you want to
The
add?
pitch. SoundCloud. Spinrilla.
Y'all pretty much said what there is to say about how we came up with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's it then.
all right, so you basically told us how it came together as well as why the name. But how long did it take you guys to write and record all these songs?
I didn't write not one song.
Yeah, these don't freestyles because, I've never seen nobody freestyle before. I'm gonna be
Yeah, we
honest with
really
you.
rap. You feel me?
Yes, these
So y'all
don't.
just be popping in the studio and just
Sometimes.
Pretty much.
Smoke
Okay.
some dewlop.
the dewlop, yes.
Roll up the dewlop.
Bun a few bleeds. And I just walk in the booth and do what it do.
And when you talk about real life experiences,
It's natural.
yeah, exactly.
That's
It's-
offending.
There's no room for error when you're telling the truth. Feel me?
all right, and you guys talk about freestyle. Is that why you guys created the Freestyle Fridays?
Not necessarily.
Not really.
All right, so
That's
I'm not gonna lie. I be walking in the streets. You feel me?
Mhm.
Going different places, and I've been threatened by supporters of Oz Nation Records that I'm holding people's music, and I don't know. You feel me? Where these rumors are coming from? You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm weak.
my name Cass, not Birdman. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all popping like that? Y'all getting threatened in the street?
Okay,
Nah, you know, I
Birdman.
just,
Shay?
some people want that. Some people want that new Rah Tha Ruler. Some people waiting on that David H. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People
Waiting on that Rah Tha
and
Ruler.
people over here talking about, yo, I
Down
commented on D Stone's
gonna
post
keep
when he
waiting.
gonna drop the video. I be like, yo, bro, you feel me? Like, you could, you know what I'm saying? So Freestyle Fridays is just an outlet in which we could get off all the stuff that we just have. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of stuff. And, you know, we want to get it to y'all, you know? You guys are asking for the music.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Some stuff written, some stuff not. You know, but you get the gist of it.
So how long did it take you guys to make this whole album?
Well,
Had some
Not that long.
complications.
nah.
How long it took to make? How long it took to come out? Two different things.
Well, let's not sugarcoat it. We went through complications, got it done, and it's here.
Yeah, like, so I'll say probably we started October. We were done by about January.
Maybe December.
Yeah, maybe December. I'll say we
December.
finished before the year was
Yeah,
over.
we finished the majority of it by December. It was just, yeah, matter of fact, yeah,
Like
it was.
3 months.
It's
done.
been recorded since 2017. The main issue was just the mixing and mastering. Really, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so engineers, y'all gotta
Y'all gotta step
work
your
with
game
us,
up.
baby. Feel me?
So 2 months, 2 months roughly. 2 months to make everything. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and I kind of agree with one of y'all little supporters because I followed D Stone one day. He never followed back.
Damn.
So-
That's not Oz Nation. That's D Stone, and
So-
that is a separate entity.
You gotta talk to Stone about that.
So yeah, I gotta. figure
I
this
heard.
out.
I heard you ran down on him at Islandberg and all of that. What's up with that?
I mean, it wasn't a run down, but like it was
Yeah.
more of a. It was,
Ooh.
you ran down on
Sound
him.
like that.
I heard you had the glee.
She had the glee.
Casanova.
it was more of a. Oh, I heard about you. Like, of course, my bro Cass mentioned him, and like I said, I follow Oz Nation. I support Oz Nation.
That's
I
love.
see y'all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I see y'all
Appreciate
record y'all videos on Brooklyn College. So I was like, yo, like, who do they know on Brooklyn? Like, that's what I was trying to figure out. When I found out it was D Stone, I was like, yo.
So you did the homework, then you
I
hit
always
the
do
lick.
my homework.
She hit the lick after the homework.
Feel me?
Yeah. I introduced
see,
myself to
I see.
everybody.
Ran down-
I
she-
did the same thing with Rod, did the same thing with David. So,
She out here running down the plug.
Oh,
That's what she's doing.
well,
She's
then.
Anyway.
really running down the plug.
It's time to go get the glee.
Just running down.
Nah, Callaloo just likes to welcome people, friendly
I'm
welcome
messing with you.
gestures.
I'm messing
But
with
yeah. So, what is your favorite song on the album?
Favorite
And what would you recommend the listeners to listen to?
I would recommend everybody
Try.
to. Oh my gosh, shut up. Everybody shut up. I would recommend everybody listen to track 11. It is after track 10. We know the team. The name of the song is So Gone, and it is by Rah Tha Ruler. And I would have said the effing ruler if we wasn't on radio. You feel me? Chilling back in the stool. You ain't acting a fool. Y'all, boy. I listen to So Gone every day, honestly.
I think the greatest. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, yeah.
That shit get me in my
Yeah, my
bag.
son Rod.
Listen
That's
to
2 songs by Rah Tha
Dry.
Ruler.
I'm gonna
That
keep
gets
it
me
a
in my
stack.
bag,
Listen
bro.
to Dry. Listen to Honey Bourbon. Listen to
Yo, I love Honey Bourbon.
Fractions.
I'm trash.
I'm gonna
Listen to The Way It Goes.
chill. Don't listen to
Chill.
that.
Ha,
That's
ha.
spicy.
Took on my
That song is
foes.
spicy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Castle. And what y'all gotta understand,
Don't
I
be
like.
moaning on air now.
That's how
chill.
the
That's
song
Alice.
goes.
That's
That's
Alice.
how
Thank
the
you.
song
Thank you. Thank you.
You over here
Shanice.
gyrating.
Thank you.
Wildin'.
Nah, I like listening to Casper. And I'm not the only one that says this. You feel me? Casper has an aura, like a Jay-Z like aura. And I don't mean.
I'm
All right,
man.
all right. He's gonna deny it. So basically, don't listen to him while I'm talking. Thank you.
That's crazy.
So he has a Jay-Z like aura when he raps. You feel me? It's like you can feel the greatness. What I'm saying.
Please don't
You
feel
understand what I'm
nothing.
saying? He says in the song and the way it goes, damn, what he say? I happen once a lifetime. I'm not regular, bro. See, he looking at me like
No,
he
I'm
now.
trying to figure out what you're trying to say.
You know, now he don't remember his lyrics now.
Oh my God.
Now he don't remember his lyrics.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You feel me?
David H.
But King Cass copy, feel me? Rah Tha Ruler, So Gone is just, and you already know he got the So Gone over you, woo woo. He got that little sample, and then he just coming. You know his voice.
Sing that again one more time.
Chill. You're not ready for the vocals. Chill. So Rod just got the bars. You feel me? I like women who buy strong. They can build with the God. You feel me?
Shout out to
These
women.
niggas.
Shout out to Will.
No, I ain't Chris
I'm a-
Brown, but I still gets down. I got a bitch gon' sprinkle her. She love to spit rounds. Don't get your face flushed, nigga. You that shit clown. Oh my God. He bodied that joint.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
So
real rap.
I don't really have. Man, that's hard. See, I don't. When music drops for me, since like I sat with the pitch for such a long time before it came out, before you guys even heard it, I kind of got over it. It's just like, so in my mind, it's just like, y'all like this? Nah, y'all not even ready for what's about to happen. You feel me? Freestyle Friday coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But, I don't know. I guess the whole thing, because if you listen to it from, I'm lying. The first track, and I'm gonna tell you why the first track is my favorite track.
The intro?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why.
I like that intro.
I'm gonna tell you why that track is my favorite track. Thank you, I appreciate that. Shout out to my boy John Castro, Views from the L. You feel me?
Follow him on the gram, Views from the L. VIEWS from the L. That's one lowercase L, Views from the L. Shout out John Castro.
And one night, me, David, and Rah, went to go hang out. You know what I'm saying? In the Canarsie. And, hence Views from the L, Avenue L. We here. And John was drunk. John was out of his mind. John was he was a movie, you know what I'm saying? So, we were just sitting there listening to him talk, you know what I'm saying, vent about life and what he was going through, and I just put the recorder on and we recorded the whole thing on the recorder. If you listen to the intro at the end, you hear him say or something like, I know y'all recorded me, I don't care, something like that, you feel me? But, he's drunk, so he doesn't really know what's going on. And then I took the, the intro, like, audio file, and I sent it to, one of the producers within Oz Nation Records. His name is Jack. He produced, like, half the pitch. Shout out to Jack.
Shout out Jack. Follow him on the gram at -12dB.
He changed his name again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't even do that. It's something chasing the frequency. I think I don't know. You gotta look it up.
He might change it again.
He might change it again. Yeah.
He got everybody gram.
Yo,
But he
listen.
giving out the wrong handles though. Like,
Yeah.
My man.
But
my man.
and also shout out to my boy Daniel Timothy. He also is Oz Nation Records. He produced like half of it. So it's like Jack and Daniel.
Follow him on the gram.
At Blazed Up DT. Yeah, you ready? No, yeah, look, I know you was waiting for it.
Feel me? Blaze _up DT. But I sent the intro clip to Jack, and he played this nice, like, I don't know, like Lincoln Center band, Philharmonica kind of piano thing behind it, and I was like, yo, this is fire, bro. Like, I listen, and pause for this. I listened to it in the dark. Don't ask me. I just woke up. I think I was in my bed. I feel me? Yeah. So it was fire though. That's what I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really heat, and then we slapped it on the as the intro, and then boom, that's my favorite track.
all right. So since you mentioned Oz Love, we're gonna get into some more music. We're actually gonna play the intro, and then we're gonna just get into some.
Dang, y'all
more
should
questions real
freestyle.
quick. Yo, facts. Yo, we should have a battle. Why don't we have an Oz
should.
battle real quick?
Versus Callaloo and Collard Greens.
Yo, facts.
So Oz Nation versus Callaloo and Collard Greens.
Cause we gonna win.
Yeah.
Body, are you sleep? Y'all can't even rap.
Boom.
Y'all about to
so
get.
stay
Y'all can't even
Body.
read.
Stay tuned.
Y'all can't even spell.
Alright.
After this song, stay tuned.
Y'all better
for
get
our
ready.
little
Start
rap.
writing, because I know y'all need to write first.
We don't write.
Facts,
we don't
facts.
write.
Hold on. She
They
talking
don't.
crazy.
We don't. They don't write because they got
ghost
ghostwriters.
Oh, she's talking.
What? That's why.
All right, so we're back. Coming to the conclusion of the interview with Oz Nation. Sadly,
It's gonna be over.
Got the lovely Callaloo and Collard Greens here.
Dashing.
The dashing
We
dish.
wish we could be here all night with you guys. Talk about
so
music.
do we. But sis got a midterm in the morning, so I gotta go study.
What you mean? I got like a senior thesis. I ain't start that yet. I got 2 weeks left.
Retweet.
Out here. Oz Nation, baby.
Procrastination is the key to success.
Exactly.
Nah, productivity
Who said that?
is the key to success.
How you think the pitch dropped? Yeah, I know. You sleep. Nah, I'm joking.
Anyway,
Why
so
you think so?
the songs we just played was, like I said, Oz Love, and actually we should let y'all tell us the songs that we just played since it's your songs.
Oh, see, look, you trying to play us? Yeah, what's going on? today?
Oz Love was the intro, and the other song was by my boy Flossy. Follow him on the gram at Flossy the One. FLOSSY the One. If you can't spell once again, we so sorry. Featuring Low, You know that's Flossy, brother.
It's called Not the One.
It's called Not the One. Bump that on YouTube and SoundCloud and Spinrilla.
And you played a song before that called All Talk by Daniel Timothy, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And you played something before that, Racist Remix, you know what I'm saying? And you played Honey Bourbon, and you played
All
something
right, I was
else.
only talking about those 2 songs, but thank you so
Thank you
much
for the
guys,
rundown.
for the rundown. Like, we appreciate that.
It's wild.
So,
Nah, I'm joking.
so you want to get into the last few questions? Or you ready to get into that freestyle?
I'm ready
'Cause
for the
we
freestyle because
Me too.
Nah,
we
let's
always ready.
So we not gonna talk about the questions?
Nah, we are, but I think we should do the freestyle first. 'cause
Me
we
too.
ain't
I think I
ready.
sound scared.
Y'all trying to come out. Yo.
All right, so we battling y'all. Let's go.
Y'all talking crazy.
right, let's get
Spinach.
it.
Is it DJ Spinach? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Is it DJ
Nah.
Callaloo and Collard
So you
Greens?
cook your spinach with like garlic.
So we got
butter.
the beat for y'all. All right, are y'all ready?
Yes.
'Cause y'all going first.
It's not
Okay,
good.
let's go.
I mean, okay, I guess I go first because, you know,
So are we battling you guys? That's what's going on?
yeah.
Callaloo and Collard Greens.
Hey,
But we getting the green.
yeah.
They thought they could see us. And they pre-us. Generic rappers. All about make me sad. I make me pout. Oh man, I'm in the house. Got Rah on my left and he vibing out. Oz Nation hockey on his chest looking out. David H, what he about? Who wanna take it out?
Guess I'll take it out. I'm ready to go stake it out. Just get on the flow. Rah Tha Ruler on the track, you already know.
Yeah.
With my Aussies, and we coolin' out. Yeah, in the school, yeah.
Whoa.
Spitting all that hot stuff, trying not to curse, but you already know I gotta spit it, and you already know I'm never gonna quit it.
Yeah.
Got David H to the left,
Yeah.
and I got Kaz to the right.
Yeah.
If they hate, we gon' be alright.
Facts.
You already know these dudes don't wanna fight.
Everybody cannot come up here.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David H.
Callaloo and Collard Greens on the beat. David H coming for like the Miami Heat. Every time a girl come to the game, edge of the seat, I ask her what she want. Yeah, she say she want the beef. We don't do that. We like the fries. 10 plus 10, that's 20. We get more money, sipping on gin rummy. We wrap shit up. Yeah, it's like the mummy. Crack your girl back. Yeah, we call that Humpty Dumpty. Hey, every Wednesday we in the crib. Get in your girl jibs, you know how I live. Call it Nick at night. Dunking them like Sprite. Hit them with the left. You know we go right. Yeah, we don't do the cyber talk. Yeah, we get the spark in. You already know 300 kicks to your face. I'm a Spartan. Smoke the weed. I'm a Martian. D Stone. Got the bitches stick to him like Tony Parker. And I'll be Peter Parker. Go ahead. What you want to say?
Yeah, you see, I got a lot of haters trying to drag my name through the mud like RuPaul. They hating cause I'm way too New York. This is what we do, man. What you really do for us? Nothing. That's not a zilch, zero. You already know I'm a fucking rap hero. This is what we do, man. Shit, hero. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a hero. That's $5. But I don't sell fucking neck, little bitch. You know I only sell a fucking eighth in the whip. You already know I ain't coming. I ain't doing the delivery unless I'm gonna get a whole grip.
Yo.
Get a whole pound. Sell a whole ounce.
Yo.
OZ, niggas stand for an ounce.
Check it.
What you doing, man? We count big amounts. Wow. Niggas hating, then they really gotta bounce.
Niggas gotta bounce. D Stone wildin', trying to indict himself. Yo, he wildin'. That's my nigga. That's why I took it from him. He freestyling off the top all night, and we really do this. We really rap. Y'all don't want war. Y'all like some snacks, plastic in a rap. Callaloo Collard
it's a
Greens. That's a rap.
Can we get another beat? Y'all gave us. Well, y'all gave us that.
Is it just me?
Word. We need like a rap beat, like something to rap.
Yeah,
like
Like what?
You get something New York.
What?
Something New York.
it don't even gotta be New York.
Yo, honestly, it don't even have to be New York. It could be anything you want. Honestly,
You know
that's
who-
how good. That's how nice.
That's how
Give
good we
y'all
are.
everything, anything.
Just give us another beat.
Y'all
Give
heard
us
of Gunna?
give us a Callaloo and Collard Greens type beat.
Drip or drown? Drip or drown? Gunna?
Play some soul.
Nah, you could throw some.
She better throw.
Y'all want some
I think I'm
soca?
trying to write.
Nah, I'm not even trying to
Y'all
do
want
that.
some
Nah,
I think I'm trying to write.
We not
Nah,
trying
we
She
not
better
trying
throw
to
on
write.
champion.
Oh, you think we trying to
champion.
spit our writtens? That's what you think? Nah, we not trying to do that.
Nah.
You could literally give me anything. I
Yeah, you could hear it. I spit a written. We all spit a written. This radio station gonna catch on fire.
You know how you go to Whole Foods and give them the $20 bill and they be like, "Oh my God, is this 20?" That's going on right now in your head. You can't believe we're rapping this nice. You know what I'm saying? You just like, yo, they're really rapping freestyle.
Oh yeah. I like this.
What's this?
Callaloo and Collard Greens on the beats. We got Oz Nation in the building. Shout out Cass 40 and D Stone, Big Ape, Matt Roach in the back. You already know what time it is.
Do your girl like me? I ask myself, yes, no, what, baby? Hey, y'all ready?
I'ma spit a written for you just to show you how true it is. You feel me? Do your girl like me? I ask myself yes, no, or maybe. She talk about babies, asking me for safety. But my name is David H, and the H is for hesitate. Life unfolds, gonna be feeling like coal in the land of snakes. I don't even wanna spit the written no more. David H, 2 + 2 is 4. I got 4 eyes, she got 4 thighs. I take her to Popeyes, we get 2 thighs. And she say, eyes beat it. I get to the house and beat it. And now she wanna creep it. My wrist protect for leaking. Every time it's emergency, you know I call police. And then they come through, and then they say freeze. And then they point the gun to me, that's a hashtag. David H, my whole timeline in a bag. David H state. I'll take the beat cut off.
Yo. I've been woke before I ever spoke. Far from dumb, deaf, and blind. That's why every line I speak divine. My heart pump with the blood of a god. My words splurge on the mic. I flooded with awe. Never wasting the bar. Word to Allah, go hard. Had to go through holes in the wall just to get fully charged. I'm lighting up like Mike Tyson. Boy, you better tighten up on the mic. Can make your track biting up. Me brighten up like the Midas touch. Going off the dome. It's a freestyle. Ozzy's in the house. You know we wild. Let me get it back.
Said, what you wanna do? Floss be the boss. Casper got the gloss. Bitches in the hood get tossed. Ego gaining weight. No Rick Ross, supernatural like Miss Betty Ross. A nigga never lost, only in a divorce. Every day I wake up and I pray to that cross. Double cross K, I'll spill your tomato sauce. You know my rhymes stay hot like chili sauce. My profit, your loss. No, I steady floss. Oh, I thought the beat stopped.
We take L's, not a loss, but we smoke them. You already know, man, we toke them. I put a grin on your face, like the Joker. Fuck is you talking about? Talking shit, man, I'll poke you. Like, what he said, Texas, hold them. I ain't really talking that shit, man, it's golden. You already know, like a child, I was born golden. Look, I don't really play unless you fucking owe me. Because, I'll go and do-wop, the do-lot. You already know you get your crew bop, cause we hot. You thought you was sweet. You thought it was sweet. You thought you could beat me. And on TV, I got your girl seeing my dick in 3D. She was rolling up 3 bleeds in 3 Jeeps. 3 backwoods, that's 3 G's. Grams what I smoke in these. Because I just flip the words and I just flip your girl when she gon' get scurved. And then after I beat, she gon' get curved.
Whoa.
You already know she said, damn, why he had the nerve. But I really do this, man. Your bitch wetter than pool pits, man.
I was having so much fun. I was warming up.
That was fun.
That was
you
cute.
know y'all ain't rap yet, right?
That was decent.
That was cute.
I ain't hear y'all rhyme.
I'm trying to play. I
We
could
was
dish y'all.
rhyming.
You
I
sleep.
could freestyle and dish y'all at the same time.
You sleep. DJ
that's light.
Spinach over here talking. She on our side. You feel
Like-
me? You sleep.
I ain't never had no Callaloo and Collard Greens.
DJ Spinach is Oz Nation, you know what I'm saying?
Sleep low on the low.
Oh, you guys are cute.
Alright. Let's get our song 9.
Oh, y'all about to rap for real, for real.
What you mean for real, for real?
Yeah, I remember Salt and Pepper. This about to be Callaloo and Collard Greens.
They got they writtens ready.
Feel me? They got their notes out. iPhone notes. Nah, Shanice. You got an iPhone yet?
Got the whole pad out. Look at it.
She just came for you.
She's supposed to be studying for a
Listen.
midterm. She's studying the words she about to say.
Feel me?
That was really nice.
She on
Thank you.
dictionary.com, thesaurus.org.
It's all right.
Out
we're
here
about to
looking at
beat
the
y'all
glossary.
anyways.
How you spell that word?
Let's get this. Sis.
How y'all gonna use
Turn
this
y'all
beat?
off.
You know it's your girl Shy Glizzy on the track.
Of course.
Shy Glizzy on the track. You heard?
Not
Hey.
Glizzy in the back.
Whoa. Okay. Hey, we in the studio. Every day we come, we go and go. Oh, keep playing with us, cause you know we ain't playing with us. Hey, we got this going. Oh, we all live showing.
Hey.
We got Oz Nation. Hey, but they are racist.
Hey.
Racist like they song.
Huh.
Oh, now it's all gone.
Oh.
Hey, come along.
With?
With Callaloo and Collard Greens.
Oh.
Hey, 'cause we got the greens.
Hey.
But we are not mean.
Hey.
So catch us.
Monday night at 9. Hey.
Monday night at 9.
Hey. Monday night at 9. Hey. Monday night at 9. Hey.
Monday night at 9. Oh, 2:10. Maybe 11. Oh, 7-11. Hey,
Ooh.
that's my story. You go. Oh, we don't want it no more.
Hey.
Get it, get it, get it. Ooh, ooh.
Get it, get it, get it. Hey.
Hyping it up.
Ooh.
Hyping it up like the World Cup. Oh, look at
We
that.
love
Freestyling on the
Y'all like my hair? Ooh.
Oh, we dropped that. But
Hey. Y'all don't really want it. Y'all don't really want it. We
That's
just
a
playing
fact.
with y'all.
That's
Like,
facts.
honestly. We about to really rap. Like, we really going in right
We
now.
just warming up.
You can't even tell what we saying right now.
Because the mic
That's
is
Can't even
crazy.
tell what we saying
You-
right now.
it's
It's
alright.
crazy right now.
We was just
For a reason.
No,
you know
we ain't
what's
mute
up.
nothing.
You know
We
what's
ain't
up.
mute nothing.
You know what
that
I
was
heard?
just heat we just said.
You know what I heard?
I didn't know we was supposed to rap.
You know what I
Hey,
heard?
y'all.
It's heat.
I just rap. Do you want me to rap back Callaloo and Collard Greens? Cause
Nah, because we just murdered y'all.
of
It's no
course,
point.
yeah, you're not ready for
No
that.
point.
You wanna know what I
No
heard?
point.
You scared.
We
I know.
killed it.
I
Keep
hear
No
taking
y'all.
it.
point.
Yeah, you did. You bodied that.
You wanna know
Top
what I
10
heard?
Billboard Platinum. I know.
Suicide.
My fault, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I took that top out the Maybach.
Wow.
I took that top out the Maybach.
Yo. All right, guys. So let's get into the last few questions real quick. So where do you see Oz Nation 5 to 10 years from now?
5 years is 2022. What's 10 years? from
Any like different divisions? Any like
2028.
sports and entertainment management?
See,
maybe.
you just want the whole game plan. You trying to you? No, I can't rob a bank with you, Shanice.
Listen,
That's
I mean,
you, Callaloo.
I know y'all have a vision, so I just want to know your vision. I want y'all
Well,
to let
nah.
everybody know your vision.
It's just, you feel me? Oz is just gonna be on a bigger platform. You know what I'm saying? We wanna really like, bring not necessarily just the music, cause like the music is just honestly 1/4 of everything that's Oz.
Just a
Like,
percentage.
Yeah, like Oz is really a lifestyle. So like, the having a good time, admitting you know what I'm saying? Cause we admitting everybody, cause we're all ounces of greatness, regardless of where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Background, ethnicity, race, gender, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We're all great in some way. We all came together, and New York City, America, the world exists because of humans. You know what I'm saying? So we all have the capacity to be great. But unlike 5 to 10 years, we just helping people, man.
I see us like 5 to 10 years, like Cass was saying, like a bigger platform. Of course, like I see like more people knowing about us. Hopefully, like I feel like by that time, we should be like Gucci to go on tour, or if not, if we haven't toured already. But 10 years from now, that's a long time. I can't really see. 10
Right,
years
y'all
from
probably
now.
be settled down with kids by
Nope,
then.
not at all.
Y'all kids be on the road.
Who knows what can happen in 10 years?
I'm
you
gonna
know?
be. It's not happening.
What's going on with this?
I'm mocking you.
We don't laugh like that.
Yes, y'all do.
Nah,
But
you
definitely
see?
gonna be on
Yeah.
a bigger platform though.
Facts.
Okay. So any last words for the interview, guys?
Yo, any artist out there that you feel me is nice? I don't know. Any artist out there that is nice and is looking for a home that they can grow.
Oh, us.
Oh, DJ Spinach is curved, y'all. I just want to let y'all know.
Y'all not trying to sign us?
That's a fact.
Y'all already signed the Callaloo and Collard Greens.
The big,
Young.
yeah, fact. The big ape said
We
nah.
could collab.
Ho.
Y'all should have us on a track.
How you gonna collab? You just made a diss track at us just now.
More into a
It's
song.
beef now.
It
You
wasn't
said
a
Oz
diss
Nation
track.
is racist.
Nah, any
You
last
heard
words?
her?
I don't
She said
remember.
Oz
I don't
Nation
I
recall.
is
try to
racist.
I don't
promote
recall.
y'all song more.
I don't
like,
recall.
It just was
You don't recall 'cause somebody else
freestyling.
wrote it.
It was just freestyling.
Nah,
You can't remember what you said.
Just follow Oz Nation Records, you feel me, on everything. OZ Nation Records. The pitch is out. Freestyle Fridays every Friday. We're giving you a freestyle every single Friday. You let me know who else could do that. Just let me know, you feel me? And then I'll stop talking. But what else? We got stickers. We gonna start doing the merch soon. Just be patient with us, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all have some popping ones for the women's month as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You
you,
feel
thank
me?
you.
Always here to encourage our beautiful black
Yeah,
woman.
we try to
And
bring
shout out to
awareness.
the queens.
You know what I'm saying?
Wakanda, baby.
Wakanda, baby.
That's on the
I'm
real.
crying.
For T'Challa. But I believe his real name is T'Chadwick Boseman.
To Chadwick. But yeah, that's my last words.
All right. Anybody else last words?
Follow Oz Nation Records. You already know what time it is. At OZ Nation Records. Callaloo and Collard Greens is a blessing for y'all to have us. You feel me? Thank you for seeing something in us. We're going to be here. You already know we leveling up. Ozzy on the way. Shout out my boy
Facts.
Matt
Shout
Roach in
out
the
to
back,
y'all.
photographer. Shout out my boy Kaleem right here in the room. Shout out my boy Big Ape. Jaleel the God. Shout out for me. Shout out
Jaleel.
DJ Spinach. No Papa. That's a healer.
No, Papa.
Shout out D Stone. Shout out 40. You know what time it is,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you guys for having us.
Shout out to
you know.
y'all. Love is love.
Facts. You guys are dashing.
Even though you
rappers.
can
I
rap.
love how. Wow. Okay, I was about to compliment y'all.
Right,
wow.
right,
Take
right.
it back. Okay.
Right.
Anyways.
Wait, what
You can
happened?
still show love in
Nah,
the
it's
hate.
alright.
I could have sworn I said
Y'all
she was
talking like
rather
we
dashing.
ended the show. Like we still got a call-in segment.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm showing some. I can't. Damn,
Y'all
you
hanging
don't
out
want
with us
no
for the call-ins,
love?
right?
Y'all don't want no love? Nah, answer the question. Y'all don't want no love? Yes or no?
Of course we want love.
We're
okay.
all about
Oh,
love.
oh,
We
so-
give y'all love too.
You already shouted me out when you said Queens.
I like how you did that,
Thanks.
princess.
Heard the communications major.
Self-proclaimed.
We're going to get into a song, then we're going to get into our call-in segment. So stick around with us.
718-951-4444. 718-951-4444. Stay tuned for the question, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back.
We are.
Before we even get into the soul segment, before we get into the soul segment, I'm giving myself my phone.
Let's explain
Before
the
we get
soul
into the soul
segment.
segment, but before we even get into that, I just want to say for our freestyle, Oz Nation is not racist. I just wanted to put their song.
Oh,
into
thanks.
The
Oh.
freestyle. So yes, they're not racist, but check out their remix, guys.
Thank you for
okay.
clearing that up.
Shout
All
out
right.
to y'all, man.
So
This just in: Oz Nation hates black people.
It's not true. It's fake news.
right.
Shade room.
So let's go into the soul segment. You want to explain it now?
So our soul segment, right? So when you see something crazy, usually for Callaloo, it's on the Shade Room.
Or Ballers and Layers,
She'll send it on our little Google Doc or whatever. And she'll be like, yo, let me tell you what happened. I'm like, yo, what happened? She'll be like, so our soul segment is just when you see something crazy, you just got to bring it up to your friends. We just got to have a little conversation, whatever. So our soul segment.
Right.
What's up?
So let me tell my story because
All right.
Callaloo always got a story. So
Always.
basically, like I have a lot of guy friends. I didn't even realize that until my friend told me that, and I was like, okay, whatever. So one of my bros, he one of his friends was talking to me at one point, and I guess he gave me this ultimatum of either we could talk, but he'll talk to other people, kind of like that. But
Oh, so he's an F-boy.
right.
Okay.
But my friend was like, oh, but he basically gave you an ultimatum. He gave you a choice. You could, at least we're being honest. That's what he said. At least we're being honest. You have the choice. And if you decide to choose to talk to him, you can't be mad if he mess around other people. So I wanted to know.
All right.
Are F-boys not F-boys if they are straight up with what they want? If they give an ultimatum and let the female choose, are they really F-boys? So this is the call-in question, guys. 718-951-4444, 718-951-4444. But I thought it was a good question because we do have Oz Nation in the building, and right now it's a room full of guys. And usually we don't have much guys on our show because this is
Very
always
true.
a
Very true.
female-dominant show. So I want to know.
Wow.
I want y'all to answer this question. First, I want to know: are y'all F-boys?
Be honest.
No, I'm not.
And
Be
who's saying
honest.
that?
And that's and I can speak for every other male
No,
in this
you're
room when I
not.
say yes, I can. I don't hang out with no F boys.
Okay.
Okay, what is an F-boy to you?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna speak personally for David H. Okay.
You should.
Yes, let me make sure I say that first. They're about to be like, don't speak for us and smack you. All right. So I feel like an F-boy is someone who talks. Let's put this into perspective because I like to use an example. You feel me?
Okay. I like vision.
I like when a F-boy, let's say an F-boy is talking to 4 women, right?
Okay.
A F-boy probably making all 4 of those women think that they're the only one. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Now watch this. David H took a different approach to life, and I decided to tell the truth between all of them because there are 7 billion people on this planet, and if I'm talking to 4 girls, different ones, it's just 5 people in a situation, not a 7 billion. That's how small it is. So let's dabble into it. Watch it. So let me tell you why. No. You gotta explain it. You gotta communicate because I feel like miscommunication is perceived as a man being F-boy. But I hope, as I break it down right now, that it will fix, the view or maybe change your perception. If it doesn't, cool, just follow Oz.
when I was back in my days, you feel me? Back in the day when I used to do what I used to do. Nah, hold on. That's how I don't pop with me. You feel me? If I no mind for put it.
Oh, that was a bar, by the way, that you said. She do this all night. Oh, that was hard. You know, that was tough. But back to Callaloo Collard Greens. But what's it called? So, long story short, girl number 1 knew about 2, 3, and 4. Girl number 2 knew about 1, 3, and 4. Girl number 3 knew about 1, 2, and 4. And girl number 4 knew about 1, 2, and 3. Right? Okay. Every girl I was talking to, they all knew each other. They all knew that we had other connections.
Man is a legend, ladies
Let's stop.
A legend.
Stop.
LEGEND.
CHOPPED. I'm chopped. Chopped means ugly.
Listen, many.
That's what I am.
Okay.
All right, so going into it, all of these girls knew that I was speaking to other people. And here's also where I feel the F-boy comes into it, because a guy would say, oh, I'm doing whatever I please, but then making sure that that girl, he the only one that she talking to. Nah, you feel me? I tell her, go do your thing, and I'm going to do mine. When I'm with you, I'm with you. And when I'm not with you, I'm not with you. You understand what I'm saying?
Jesus,
What is the
So,
point of that?
hold on. Okay, the point of that is this. Let me tell you something. I'm 22 years old. I was on and off with a girl since 2010. So from 2010 to 2017.
Why you spelled depression like that?
You feel me? Why I spelled depression like that? Watch this. And you come to realize you was low-key about to take that whole next step with somebody that you ain't even know. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like we all be trying to find that one when it takes a long time to find yourself first. You understand what I'm saying? And within that, if I want to dabble and connect with somebody, because I feel like, you know, people can say whatever they want, but through me, you know, going to life, vibing with a girl, you know, things mess up, and you meet somebody else. But I've learned something from each and every one of them, and I hope that each and every one of them learn something from me. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like you say you hurt each and every.
No. I mean, hey, they hurt me too.
David H. ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
you feel me? We're not even gonna talk about that.
Okay.
This is why I'm on my own. But what's it called? Long story short, one day there were 2 girls that I was talking to, and they were sitting in the cafeteria of the school I go to, and they was just talking to each other, keeping it cool. But everybody was like, "Oh my God, David, how are you getting away with this?" Because nobody looked stupid. Because I was telling the truth. They all knew what it was. She knew that I was talking to her. She knew I was talking to her.
Son is the Hunger Games.
They
of
both
emotions.
knew what it was. I was over there sitting over there. I was talking to my mans, and you understand what I'm saying? I feel like the F-boy aspect starts to come in when the lies start to come in. But I've told the truth, and I've told all of these women, yo, I have connections. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? How you know the next dude you're going to talk to is your wife or your husband? You don't know that. So you exploring it out. You know what I'm saying? 7 years, I thought I was going to be with somebody. Now me and this girl don't talk at all. So it's an adventure. You feel me? Keep vibing.
The Book of
But
David
don't-
coming soon.
Yeah, Book of David coming soon also. I was waiting for him to say it before I said it, because I didn't want to say it, and then he'd be like, oh, you just releasing all the gems and letting them know what's up, what's coming. The Book of David, oh my goodness, is a project that I mean, Callaloo Collard Greens. What's it called? Book of David coming soon. Yes, so that is going to explain a lot. This whole F-boy segment.
Yeah, your whole question
Yes,
is in the Book
your
of
whole
David.
question is in the Book of David. But to answer your question, yes, I feel like me telling the truth has made me not an F-boy. You feel me? Because I'm telling the truth. I'm being 100% real, 100% honest, always.
All right, so we have a call in. Hello? Hello?
They disappeared.
Hello.
Imagine it's like one of y'all mom.
Hello?
Oh, that's some scary movie stuff right there when the calls start. And they go, doo, doo.
All right, so they're calling back in. But
In theaters,
all right, so I want to hear from someone else.
Whoever just call back. 'Cause I don't know what just
Facts. I
happened.
really want to know what you got to say.
Yeah, I want to hear other opinions in the room because David H's is always a rather complicated
You can
one.
call it any
wanna
time,
hear-
by the
No,
way.
go ahead. No, I want to hear what y'all got to say.
I want to hear from Rah.
Oh man.
Rah Tha Ruler.
Yes.
I mean, what do you want to hear?
I want to know your answer to this question. Are F-boys not F-boys if they tell us if straight up truth? And are you a F-boy?
No, I'm not an boy.
Okay.
I'm a very good guy.
You know what's really crazy? Both of y'all
Well, I
F-boys
mean-
over there, but we going to talk about it.
Y'all acting like the F-boys right now.
What?
Nowadays, it's women that's the F boys. But go ahead, 40. We gonna talk about it.
We gonna talk about it.
I don't feel like
Fendi.
I don't feel like he an F boy if he tell you the truth, because I mean, like, it's like he already explained what you gonna get yourself into, I guess. Like, so that's your choice and your decision if you wanna get into it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like my son David A said, you know, when the lies start to come in, I feel like that's when the F boy like aspect comes into play, and you know.
Oh my God, 40. I didn't even get to
got a caller.
finish.
Oh, so we have our caller again.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey, who are we
Hey.
speaking with?
this is Renee Reed. Hi, everybody. Hi, Oz Nation.
Yo, how you doing, Renee?
Yo.
I'm
Yo.
good. Called to show love and share my opinion, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Renee. So are F boys not F boys if they're being straight up with the girl?
I feel like a F-boy is somebody who F's around. You know, let's just
What does that
keep
even
it-
mean? You didn't even answer
That
the
is
question.
what
That doesn't even make sense. And this is coming from a retired fuck boy. You're not making sense.
All right, explain yourself, Renee.
I feel like whether he lets you know or not, if he's fucking around, he's an F-boy. Period.
Okay, so but if he's honest with you, and you
If-
decide to take to be with him still, is he a F boy or no?
Yes. If he's fucking around,
Well, you should fix the sentence and say he's an F boy that you chose to be with, since
Right.
you put it in like that.
Okay.
yep.
Okay. Well, have you ever dealt with the F boy before?
Yeah. And he entertained me for 2 weeks before No Nut November was over.
Okay. And who do you think in this studio right now is the biggest F boy?
You don't know me. You better not say David.
You don't know me.
No,
We got D Stone, we got David H, we have Rah Tha Ruler, and we have Cass, and we got Jay. Can't forget Jay.
The big eight.
The big eight.
The biggest
Matt.
F boy I know.
What about Matt with the
And
camera?
Matt. And Matt, right?
Matt be over there on Wall Street with it. Chill. I know.
So just make a guess. We about to start a poll.
You know what? All of them is my bros. So
Okay.
I'm just going to say that they're living their best life. You know what I mean?
I'm living my best
Good answer.
life.
Good answer. Family feud out here.
Made a couple L's with my best friend.
All right.
All right. So thank you for calling in, Renee.
Of course.
And can you let everybody know what show you're on?
This is the Callaloo and Collard Greens show.
Hey.
Shout out to Renee.
Black pepper and soy sauce.
Feel me?
All right, guys. So 718-951-4444. Call-ins. Keep calling in. 718-951-4444. The question is, are you a F-boy if you're being honest?
Look, can I finish?
Not the question.
Oh yeah.
Watch this. So look, you remember how I said girl 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And let me tell you where I had to
Okay.
stop. Let me tell you why I had to stop. Because I only know how to treat women like my dad treat my mom for the past 22 years of my life, what I've seen. So with that being said, no, listen, let me finish. Let me finish. So with that being said, it started to get a little blurry when girl number 2 will see me pull girl number 3 chair out, or girl number 4 will see me get girl number 1 flowers on the birthday. I wasn't doing this intentionally in front of them to like make it malicious, but sometimes, word of mouth got around and the jealousy that sparked, like, oh, you showing her more love than me, yada, yada. So I had to stop it because of what it could have gone to. You feel me? So I forgive.
It just sounds like it's complicated. So why would you even enter into a complicated situation?
Because I was ready for it.
And he's David.
And I
H.
stopped it. Look, you tell me, look, I could have kept going. I could have built a life with 4 different women and been completely good with it. And nobody could have known. But I told the truth.
What's the best part? Y'all think I know. I don't even
You feel
know.
me?
Your sister. The picture's out now.
Your sister.
Okay,
I
so
kept it real.
does now Cass? Because we have to go.
I'm just glad they're not getting to me.
I can't hear you.
Definitely have to go to the bro. So let us know.
I don't wanna
Answer
talk
the
about
question
this.
for us real quick.
Good question. What's the question?
Are F boys not F boys if they're straight up with what they want? If they give an ultimatum to the female?
To be honest, I I can only speak about like how I view life, and I view life on a very different plane than most. You feel me? So I think of it like this, right? If I went to McDonald's, right? I don't eat McDonald's, but shout out to McDonald's. And I got like a 20-piece. Just follow me. Matter of fact, we gonna use something I eat. Fire, bun that. Whoa. Popeyes, right? If I go to Popeyes,
okay,
and I get like a bucket full of chicken, right? Matter of fact, let me ask you this question: if you go to Popeyes and you get a bucket full of chicken, right? Are you gonna be the one to be like, thank you and walk out, or are you gonna ask for some sauce, some condiments, you know what I'm saying? Something that goes along with the meal, you know what I'm saying? So my whole, like, how I look at it, when I'm interacting with said female, or whatever you wanna say it, I'm not gonna sit here and feed you a fantasy and feed you a lie. I'm gonna allow you to do whatever you want to do at this. You feel me? Because at the same time, I'm not nobody's slave master. Like those days have came and passed. Like you feel me? And we live in such a very individualistic society, like New York City. So it's like everybody's really focused on self. And what we over here doing with Oz Nation Records, we trying to, just like the ninth wonder of the world. So I think it's very selfish of me to focus all of my energy and time on one person right now, when I could be focusing on these wonderful gentlemen up here. You feel me? And what we're trying to do, and really push something that can like be the next big thing in the world. So are guys F-boys if they're honest with girls? Nah. Like, what more do you want? Honesty is the best policy. Like, all right, for example, a lot of people don't like Trump. But one thing Trump has said, he said, bro, I don't like people. Like, I don't like a certain amount of people, a certain few people. I don't like them. And you can't blame somebody for saying that. Now, it's your fault if you purposely put yourself around that. Then that's on you. Like, you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like if I'm not going to go hang around a bunch of X gang members if I'm Y gang member. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that. That's just stupid. That's retarded. But nah, guys aren't F-boys.
At all.
At all. We're very fragile human beings that are just very sensitive. And we get our hearts and emotions toyed with by Eve, you know?
Yeah. Let's talk about the fuck girls.
We got kicked out the garden.
No, we're not talking about
Let's
that.
talk about the fuck girls.
We can't.
Y'all want to go get a meal from this nigga, then go get dick from the next nigga, then go have the next nigga tell him that you love him.
He's clearly in his bag. Clearly in his bag.
Nah, I just seen a post today. But yeah, like I said, girls, y'all be lying. So I don't even know why this is even a question. Y'all need to question yourselves.
False news, alternative facts.
To be completely honest with you, this doesn't go for 100% of the women in our society today.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
It just goes for New York.
It goes.
You know
I feel like
now look at this. Now look at this. Right? I'm gonna keep it a stack. That's OD. I'm not jacking that. I love New York women. He's wild. But there's like, all right. And a woman told me this. There's a difference between a young lady and a girl. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls out here have. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just rephrase it. A lot of these human females.
Women. You could just say women.
No, hold on.
No, because not all.
Oh yeah, I can say women. I can say you're right. You're right.
They're gonna say I'm not a female. I'm a kite.
Hold on. That's why I said human female.
Call me what I am, Casper.
All right. A lot of women out here have a girl mindset, and they don't have a young lady mindset. Now, if I come across a girl who's who treats herself with some dignity, integrity, some self-respect, then we could probably talk about settling down the whole nine. But right now, I'm in the midst of girls. Like, it's just, you feel me? Like what Jay-Z said on Blueprint. Girls, girls, girls. That's all I see.
I'm weak. All right, guys. Thank you so much for this interview. This was Oz Nation. Rah Tha Ruler, Cass, David H. D-Stone.
D-Stone.
You know that.
Chopper 4 feet long.
Jay and Matt Roach. Thank you for
Matt
coming
Roach,
out.
the Dawn.
The whole government. That's my man's Mad Matt.
Yeah, we got get.
Oh.
Facts. Mad Matt. Photography.
Mad Matt?
Follow him now.
Mad Matt. Yeah, Mad Matt. That's
Oh,
his
my
nickname.
fault. Okay.
Mad Matt.
So, yeah,
Alright,
shout out to
guys.
y'all. Thanks for showing
Thank
up.
you so much. Unfortunately,
for
we're
the
getting
Callaloo
kicked
Collard
out,
Greens
so
and
we
chilling.
gotta
All good, I
cut it
understand.
short.
Right. But this has been a great interview,
It
guys.
has been.
Make sure y'all check out the pitch. Follow them on Oz Nation.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Follow us
yeah.
on every. Just type in on Google Oz Nation Records. You'll find everything.
Right.
I promise you. The internet works like that.
All right, guys.
But this was Callaloo Collard Greens, and you know it's a finest every
Episode
Mondays.
18.
Yes, episode 18. You know it's a finest every Mondays, 9 to 10 p.m. Yeah, so
We'll be back.
Ozzy.
Yeah.